Hi, hope you're having a great day. You're watching JFG Entertainment, and for this video, I'll be talking to you about DC Fandom, which is actually tomorrow, which is crazy. We're right around the corner, we're just a day away. And in this video, I want to speculate what they might show in DC Fandom, including things that they have already confirmed, and just elaborate on what exactly they're going to show, and things that I want to see, or that will maybe get announced, which I definitely very hard to talk about. So that's what I'm going to be going over in this video, and just have a fun, healthy discussion about DC Fandom. Just to clarify, I'm not going to be going over everything that they already confirmed for DC Fandom, just because that would take like a 30-minute video, which I don't want it to be sitting here for 30 minutes. I just wanted to have a fun time talking about DC Fandom in a short amount of time, maybe like 15 minutes, something like that. So definitely that's what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm just talking about things that you can expect from DC Fandom, as well as things that you might see and that I would definitely like to see. So that's what I'll be talking about in this video. And hopefully you end up enjoying it. And if you do, then you should definitely leave a like. Don't forget to leave a like if you end up enjoying this video. It really helps our videos. So definitely make sure to leave a like if you end up enjoying this video. As well as subscribe for all the coverage on DC Fandom tomorrow. Trust me, I'll be doing all the trailer reactions, explaining some things that they announced, all the type of coverage that you can imagine. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow on Saturday. So definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that content. And lastly, comment down below on what you would like to see from DC Fandom, or what you're the most hyped to see for DC Fandom. I'm definitely very curious. Okay, now let's get started. So first and foremost, starting with the obvious things, we're going to get a Batman trailer. It has already been confirmed. They've been teasing it for the whole week, and we're going to get a Batman trailer. So I'm definitely very hyped about that. The first Batman trailer was only like whenever 25% of the movie was filmed or less. So now that they've had an opportunity to finish filming and everything, I'm definitely expecting like big looks at big action sequences from the movie, and a lot more Batman in this trailer. And this time it's going to be a full-on trailer, not just a teaser trailer. So you can expect that to be like double the time from the first trailer that they released last year at DC Fandom. So definitely very hyped about that. Hopefully we get better look at like action sequences, as well as the Catwoman and Riddler, and we get a little bit more of the sense of plot, which I definitely want to get. But other than that, I'm definitely very hyped for this movie. I definitely think that it looks great, and I can't wait to see the trailer. So the next obvious thing is the Flash movie. Either it can be a trailer or a teaser reel, but they're definitely going to show content over the Flash movie, just because they're really trying to pump up the movie. It has like incredible things for DC fans, so I definitely think that they're really going to push that movie at DC Fandom. It has Michael Keaton as Batman, which I definitely think we're going to be getting the first look of in DC Fandom. It has Ben Affleck as Batman again, like yes. So they're definitely going to give a first look at that, hopefully. And it has Supergirl, which I also definitely think they're going to give a first look at least tomorrow at DC Fandom. So I can definitely expect either a small teaser trailer, which I definitely think is a very high possibility, which I would definitely enjoy, like yes. Especially if they show some Supergirl or some Ben Affleck footage, I'm going to lose it. Like I really want to see Ben Affleck specifically, because I really love this Batman. So I'm definitely very hyped about that. Or they could do a teaser reel where they get interview the creator, the director, the actors, while showing small clips or fan art concept art from the movie. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna go more towards the teaser trailer. So yeah, we're definitely very hyped for that movie, and also very excited to see the new Flash suit. We haven't gotten a first peek at the new Flash suit, so definitely very excited. And I said that we're gonna get some surprises according to the writer. So definitely very curious to see what they surprise us with tomorrow. Next up is the Black Adam movie, which will release next year on summer. So I can definitely also expect them to push this movie a lot. It's The Rock, and they really have put a lot of faith into this project as well, just like in The Flash and The Batman. So you can definitely expect this movie to get pushed a lot in DC Fandom. So what do you think they're going to do? Well, first of all, I think they're going to fully review the Black Adam suit, as we haven't even gotten the first full look at the Black Adam suit. So I definitely think we're going to get that. And we might also get a full review of the suits and everything of the Justice Society of America. Yeah, that's what it was called. With Cyclone and Dr. Fate and Hawkman and Atom Smasher and those people. I think we're going to get the full first looks with all the costumes and everything. And we might get a clip of an action sequence or something like that. We'll see how much they fully show. It has been finished filming for a long time, so they might go with a full-on teaser trailer. We'll see. I can definitely see that happening, but I can also definitely see them pull back the punches and just give us the first look at everything, especially since we know very little about this movie. But we'll see. I'm definitely very hyped to see what they're going to show, and I do think that whatever they show, they're going to come in prepared and to to like really leave an impression on viewers, just because Black Adam should be a movie that they want to put in your radar, especially with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, knowing that they can be a big box office hit, and since they have a lot of faith on it, you definitely want you to be convinced to watch it. So yeah, especially I think they're gonna give plot details, just because, like I said, there's very little known about this movie. Like what exactly is the main conflict of this movie, the setting of the movie, all that type of stuff. I think they're gonna give all that in tomorrow's presentation for Black Adam. So moving on to the next thing, Aquaman 2 or Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That's what I think they're also gonna show. Now this, I don't think they're gonna show a teaser trailer or nothing, because the movie is still over a year away. So what I think they're gonna do instead? Well, I think they're gonna just show like a scissor reel, like I said, whenever like the director and the actors talk about the movie, and then they show like concept art and a little clip from the movie, or like small little clips. I think that's what they're gonna show. I think they're gonna show like the new suit of Aquaman and where everybody is, like the Norm, the Aquaman's brother, and Mara, and all type of stuff. I think they're gonna show all that type of stuff for Aquaman 2. Like just give a quick update on when this is set in the timeline, how far is it set, it's Aquaman having like trouble being the king, all that type of stuff. Just give us plot details and a quick scissor reel. I don't think they're gonna show a full-on trailer, just because, like I said, the movie's still very, very far away. But I do think that we're gonna get a good first glimpse at the movie and get more of an idea on what the movie's going to be about. Okay, moving on to the next thing that I think they're going to focus on, and that is Shazam and the Fury of the Gods. Now, this movie does not come out until 2023, so this is still very, very far away. However, it has finished filming a while ago, which is crazy, especially since the movie is very, very far away. And I'm pretty sure that they're already working on the VFX very, very well. So I do think that we could get a lot more heavy shot VFX clips than maybe Aquaman 2 will, because Aquaman 2 is, I think, as of right now, is still filming. So we'll see. But Shazam, I definitely think will show a lot. I think they might show like the full family scene, like a full family scene where they all have their powers or something. But I don't think they're going to show a lot, just because, like I said, the movie's still all the way into 2023. But I think they're going to show like a cool action sequence with all of their powers as a family being Shazam's. So that's what I think they might do, just to leave you intrigued and to be like, yeah, I definitely want to watch that movie. We might also get a Batgirl thing. I don't know, the movie has actually started filming, so I don't really know how much they can show for Batgirl, but I do think that they're going to try to push Batgirl, since it's DC Fandom, and they know that that's what DC fans are watching. They're going to be like, yeah, don't forget to watch Batgirl, because I definitely think that they want people to watch Batgirl, especially since I think they're trying to make it like this really big streaming movie. So I definitely think they're going to push it. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know if it's filming already or what's the status of the movie, but hopefully they do end up hyping it up very, very much. And then next thing, I think they're also going to hype up Blue Beetle. Not as much, just because I think that movie is still a lot further away to come out. But I think that's still going to hype up Blue Beetle, which is already confirmed to be in HBO Max movie. We might also get details on the Black Canary show, that from the spin-off of Birds of Prey. So we might also get details on that. We'll see. But I don't fully expect it. Maybe like a quick update on where that is. We'll see. But don't expect a lot from that thing. However, other announcements and things that I do probably think that we might get announced as movies in DC Fandom is, first of all, Joker 2. Just because it's the Joker. The Joker's success was massive. I mean massive. It's probably the biggest success of DC's entire career, not only box office wise, but like critical wise. And it just came out in a bad moment for DC. Like DC was in a really bad spot. So for that movie to succeed so much, it was just incredible and great. So DC definitely wants to keep moving on with that franchise. I am 100% sure. Joaquin Phoenix actually said the other day that he would love to come back for Joker 2. So I definitely think that they're definitely building up a Joker 2 announcement. And I think it's long overdue. The movie came out like, 2 or 3 years ago. So I definitely think it's long overdue. And I think they can announce now it'll be ready in like 2 years to come out in October. So definitely be on the lookout for Joker 2. I don't think they can delay an announcement any longer, because then it's going to come out so long after the original movie. So keep on the lookout for a Joker 2 announcement tomorrow. I definitely expect that. And I definitely think it will be a breaking the internet type of thing. So definitely, I would definitely be very hyped. I'm sure you would too. Or would you? Definitely tell me down in the comments. Another announcement movie that I think they might end up doing is Wonder Woman 3. Yes, Wonder Woman 3 technically was already confirmed whenever Wonder Woman 1984 came out. However, we haven't heard anything since, which is a little weird, a little bit rare. But I do think that for this DC Fandom, we will hear something about it, whether it's like the script, the main villain. I just think we're going to hear something about it. At least it's going to get a release date. That's what I think. So definitely expect something with Wonder Woman. I don't think they can go Wonder Woman less. for them, because Wonder Woman was like a huge hit for DC, and I do think that Wonder Woman is like one of their biggest characters right now in mainstream audiences. So Wonder Woman, definitely expect them to get an announcement, at least either a release date and maybe like a villain announcement or something. Just expect something from Wonder Woman 3. I definitely think that it's needed in this DC fandom. Another thing that I think they might end up doing is giving us an update or a status on the Superman movie, the Black Superman movie that they're supposed to do. We'll see if they give us a status on that. I still think that movie is very far away, but it was announced, and I can definitely see them give us a status on that. So definitely maybe expect a little thing on that movie. I just don't expect them to go Superman less in this event, so definitely expect that. Okay, now for TV shows. We're definitely going to get a Peacemaker trailer, or at least a teaser trailer. Peacemaker comes out in January, which is like 3 months away, so a trailer would not be bad at all. It would be actually pretty good timing. So I would definitely expect a trailer. They have been teasing it already. The show looks okay so far. Like, I've seen the small 20-second clip, and I didn't find it funny, which is sad. Like, I don't like the humor from that show. However, Peacemaker didn't trick me as a character in Suicide Squad, so we'll see how the trailer looks out. But definitely expect the trailer this DC fandom, which I think would be awesome to get a trailer and to get a first look at the full DC show that's connected to the DC universe on HBO Max. Finally, for the first time in forever. So definitely very hyped about that, and we'll see how it works out. I hope it works out great. Also, another thing that I think we're gonna get is a Superman and Lois either season 2 trailer, season 2 teaser trailer, or something about season 2. I know they started filming like 2 months ago. They started filming in August, so I expect like something small. I don't think they had a lot of time to film yet or to do the VFX on, but it's supposed to come out in early 2022. So I don't think we can get like a full-on trailer, but maybe like a little teaser trailer or just something. I don't think that they really want to push Superman and Lois, especially after how great the first season was. It's just that not enough people watched it, which but the first season was amazing. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. You can check out my review right here if you want to know more thoughts on it, but definitely check it out. I definitely think you'll enjoy it. But yeah, I do think that they're going to announce something about Superman and Lois. Either give us a trailer or something. Just give us something. I definitely think they're going to try to push it in DC fandom. Another thing that they might do is either announce a Titan season 4, just because the Titans really did bring a lot of viewership to HBO Max. Nothing compared to Disney Plus Marvel shows. Nothing compared to that success, but it still did really good for HBO Max, which is obviously in the lower capability of Disney Plus. So they might announce a Titan season 4 show or a Titan spin-off. That I definitely think they want to continue this type of franchise or this show with their audience and everything, and not lose any subscribers. I definitely think HBO Max needs subscribers, and I think Titans is a great way to get there. Either do another season or do a spin-off. We'll see of what or who, but I definitely think that they're gonna do something with that. Another thing is they're probably going to show GCPD show things. I don't know how much they want to show because I don't know how much it's involved with the Batman movie, but I definitely think we're going to get some thing about it, either like plot details or just something about it. I definitely we're going to get something. Probably not that much, like I said, just because I don't know how much it's involved with the Batman, but we'll see. And lastly, we will definitely get a Flash Season 8 full trailer. I know a lot of people start watching The Flash just because the quality went down. We'll see how well they do to get people back hyped up. We know there's supposed to be like a huge crossover at the start of the season with like Green Arrow's daughter and everybody, like just almost everybody, Reverse Flash, all these type of people. So we'll see if they end up hyping it up really good, and hopefully the trailer is really, really good. But we'll see. But definitely expect the full trailer on that day. Okay, now moving on to things that I think might happen that day for TV shows on HBO Max or on the CW or whatever. First, I think that we might get a Ratchantcher spin-off announcement, just because everybody, and I mean everybody, loved Ratchantcher. Everybody was asking for a Ratchantcher spin-off, and I think it would be a great thing to do for HBO Max. I think it would definitely boost subscribers, especially after how big a hit the Suicide Squad was on HBO Max. I definitely expect another spin-off show from HBO Max, from the Suicide Squad, to get announced. I don't think Peacemaker was the right one to go with, to be honest, but we'll see how that show ends up. But I definitely think Ratchantcher show would be great, and I can definitely see that getting announced. Another show that might be great is the Bloodsport spin-off show, which I also think that would be awesome. He has great skills, and I definitely has capabilities to have a great story, so I can definitely see that happen. And lastly, the other two things from the Suicide Squad that can get announced is a King Shark show, which I definitely think is a strong possibility, especially since King Shark was also really loved from the Suicide Squad. So we'll see. or a Harley Quinn show. As we already know, James Gunn is developing another project for DC, and it's very heavily rumored that it has to do with Harley Quinn. So I can definitely see a Harley Quinn show, live action, coming to the HBO Max and get announced at DC Fandom. We will see, but I can definitely see that. And talking about Harley Quinn, they might actually show a full trailer for Harley Quinn season 4 or season 3. I'm not sure what season they're in. I'm really bad, sorry. But the animated show, they might show another trailer for the next season, which I definitely think would be great for that season. And I definitely think it will give it a more widespread appeal for all the DC fans in DC fandom. Now, for those Arrowverse fans, we might also get a John Diggle Green Lantern announcement for the CW. We'll see. They've definitely been teasing it and playing with it for a long, long time. So hopefully we finally get it. Hopefully, just hopefully, I really want to see it. So we'll see. And talking about Green Lantern, there has been a Green Lantern show announced for a long time now. It has been casted and everything. So we'll see what they can tell us about it. They haven't started filming as far as I know, which is really bad because it's been announced for a long time. But we'll see what they can tell us about it. Hopefully they give us a status or an update on where in production that show is, because I know a lot of people are waiting for it, including myself. Now, for more HBO Max content, I'm definitely hoping, crossing my fingers, that they announced either like a Ben Affleck Batman show, which I think would be awesome. I just think that would be so cool to finally tell the story that he had written down. And I definitely think something amazing. We're going against Deathstroke. It just sounds amazing, and a mind thriller and all that type of stuff. It just sounds really good. So I definitely hope that they can make that a show. I think there's a lot of appeal for it, especially with all the Restorethesnyderverse people. So I definitely think that it's the best benefit for them to do it. We'll see if they announce it or not, but it's definitely a hope of mine. And if not Ben Affleck as Batman, even though I do think that there's a high chance just because of the great experience that he had with The Flash, as he literally told Variety in an interview that he loved filming The Flash. It was great to come back as a character. And the fact that they brought him back, I think just kind of really tells us, like, yeah, I think they're willing to work back together and make something good out of it. So hopefully they announce Batman Ben Affleck HBO Max show. Then that would be amazing. Even if it's just a mini show, I think that would be awesome. Or hopefully a Deathstroke show. I mean, Deathstroke was really teased at the end of the Snyder Cut. And I think that it would be great to just see a Deathstroke show, just because it's Deathstroke. I think there's a lot of people that would definitely watch Deathstroke. And I think it's another way to keep the audience from the Snyder Cut subscribe to HBO Max, especially since the Snyder Cut was such a massive hit for HBO Max. So a Deathstroke show would be great. It would be very well for the budget. And if they can do a Ben Affleck Batman show, then might as well give us a Deathstroke show, which I also think would be awesome. So really hoping for that. Another thing that I'm really hoping for is hopefully the continuation of the Snyder Cut, or whether it's just like 2 or something. Sadly, I don't think this is very possible just because the budget would be massive. But we'll see what they end up deciding to do, just because I think it was such a massive hit for HBO Max. Clearly, as shown by all the numbers and everything. So we'll see what they end up doing with that. But hopefully, they do something with it and then just leave it there, because that would be really sad. I think one thing that they can do with it is also announce a Minister 2. Just because I think that would be awesome, and with Henry Cavill, obviously, I think would just break the internet. We've seen how much hype Man of Steel 2 has. We see how many people have been supporting it, so I can definitely see them do a Minister 2, and that would be awesome to me. It would especially be awesome if they announced that, but there's also been a lot of rumors that Henry Cavill's Superman might be in The Flash, and to even some leaked photos. We'll see if they're real or not. And remember how they said that there was going to be a surprise for the Flash movie? Well, what if it's Henry Cavill's Superman? I think that would be awesome, and I think that would just be super hyped up, and it would make sense because he has Supergirl, might as well have Superman, It would just be an amazing thing to see. Or there has also been a lot of rumors that Henry Cavill's Superman is going to show up either in Shazam or in Black Adam. So that's also a great moment to announce it, just because it would increase the hype for those movies a lot more. So I definitely think that would be very helpful to those movies, just because I think they could use the hype, especially Shazam. I don't think Shazam has a lot of hype. So hopefully, if Henry Cavill is there, they announce it, and hopefully he is in that movie, because I just definitely want to see Henry Cavill back as Superman. I thought he was great. Or the second thing that I think they might do with following the Snyder Cut success is releasing the Ayer Cut. There has been fan campaigns over it. The director clearly wants to fight for it and clearly wants to do it. And David Ayer. And I definitely think that the David Ayer Suicide Squad is very possible. And hopefully it does happen. I mean, I'm definitely crossing my fingers. I think that would be amazing. And I think it would be great for HBO Max. So if they announce that, don't be surprised. I think it could just break the internet, which is definitely what they want to do. And they want to blow everybody out of the water, all the expectations. And I think that's a great thing that they could do for HBO Max content and just for DC fans in general. So everyone could be happy. And so yeah, I think that's so far the things that I think they might announce. Clearly, I think there's a lot more things that they might announce, but just for the sake of the length of this video, I don't want to make a super long video. But those are things that I think they might announce, including confirmations and things I really hope to see from DC Fandom. That would be amazing, and that would definitely break the internet. So really cross my fingers for all those things. I think those would be awesome, and I would definitely be very hyped to see those. So definitely tell me what you would like to see from DC Fandom. What would get you super hyped up? What would be like, yes? Or like, no, I don't really want to see that. But especially what would get you like, yes, yes, yes. I'm definitely very curious. So definitely make sure to tell me down in the comments. I'm definitely going to read them. And I'll definitely answer back and everything. So definitely make sure to tell me down in the comments. I'm very curious. Also, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Right? Really, like I said earlier, it really helps with the video. So if you ended up enjoying it, then please leave a like. Please and thank you. As well as subscribe for more content. Like I said earlier, I'm already covering DC Fandom the whole day tomorrow, so definitely subscribe. You can definitely expect the Batman trailer, they release a Flash trailer, a Flash trailer, just all the trailers that they end up releasing, I'll definitely react to, and I also break down all the announcements and everything, and I just think it'll be a great time. So definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that content, and so that you have a great time just with DC Fandom, having all this content over it, and just really getting the full breakdowns of DC Fandom. I definitely think you enjoy it, so subscribe. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is JH Entertainment. Out.